All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the part two of the AI content creation class. So let's run through. We'll quickly run through what we did for the first class, and then we'll jump into the second class. So as we said, for the first class, you ought to have your script, and I've saved everything in my folder. So I have a folder where I have everything in my script, and this is my script. So we generated our script using Chat GPT, and this is the poem that we're dealing with. So you can see everything here, and then we had the stanzas. So we had everything put set into stanzas. So, and for example, we did a close-up of coins slipping through open fingers like water. All right, and that was the first picture that we generated here. Okay, so we have this. You can see we generated this using designer.microsoft or microsoft.designer. We also generated the same image using Gemini. So Gemini was able to generate this for us. All right, and then we now decided to, so let's take a look at the second one. The second stanza, the first image idea we had, a dark storm approaching a small fragile house. Okay, so we created a prompt for this using Chat GPT, and this was when we put it in Microsoft Designer. This is what it gave us. So it gave us this picture. Okay, so that's what we are actually going to use. So let's still take a look at stanza 3. Let's quickly generate something stanza 3. So stanza 3, we have 4 different image ideas. An empty wallet next to a fancy pair of shoes. Okay, a feast table overturned with scraps left behind, a man or woman looking regretfully at discarded receipts or bills, a shiny mask lying cracked on the floor symbolizing wasted pride. Okay, so I think I like this, an empty wallet next to a fancy pair of shoes. Let's see how that will turn out. So let's copy this. Now what did we do? We went to Chat GPT. Okay, so you go to your Chat GPT. Okay, oh, something's wrong with my internet. All right, so went to Chat GPT. Okay, so and then we say, okay, generate a prompt. Okay, generate an image. Okay, let's get that done correctly. Generate an image to generate a text to image prompt. A text to image prompt for below using Studio Ghibli anime theme style. Okay, so and then I can now post what I'm trying to do. So an empty wallet next to a fancy pair of shoes. Okay, and I want it to be as detailed as possible. Okay, as detailed as possible. So an empty wallet next to a fancy pair of shoes. Okay, so let's generate that. So let's see what it will bring out for us. Generate a text to image prompt for below using Studio Ghibli animation theme style as detailed as possible. An empty wallet next to a fancy pair of shoes. Okay, and something seems to have gone wrong. It didn't. Okay, so it turns out it actually did. So in the whimsical yet bittersweet style of, okay, an empty wallet lies open on the ground. Its soft brown fold, slightly worn and creased, showing no money inside. Beside it rests a luxurious pair of glossy, elegant shoes. Okay, the scene is set on a quiet cobblestone street at twilight. Good, 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 good. So we have all of this. Okay, and then we can now copy it, and then we go to Microsoft Edge, okay, or I said Microsoft Explorer, so either one is fine, Microsoft Edge or Microsoft Explorer. That's the best place to use your designer .microsoft. So if I type in designer.microsoft.com/image creator, okay, designer.microsoft.com/image creator. Okay, so need to open this up. So let's see. All right, it's opening. It's taking a little bit of time. All right, so here we are. Okay, so at this point I have just one credit left, okay, for this particular account. So designer.microsoft.com/image creator. So all I need to do is to just put in my prompt, okay, my text to image prompt. All right, an empty wallet, good. So let's create. I think it should just generate one image for me. Usually okay, images cannot be generated. Something may have triggered Microsoft. Okay, change your phrasing and try again. Why? What could I have done? If this is not working, let's go over to Google Gemini. You know, as I said, that's the second option. Google Gemini. So let's click on that. Okay, let's put in the same thing. Okay, let's put in the same thing. Google Gemini. Okay. Okay, so alright. So I can say generate an image. Okay, generate an image. So let's see. All right. So let's see what it will come up for us. Generate an image in a gentle hand-painted studio. A small, well-worn wallet rests quietly on the cobblestones with soft leather folds. So, okay, this one seems to be working fine. So you can see the wallet, you can see the shoes, right? So just something as simple as this, a wallet and shoes. All right, so we can now take this and download it. Okay, let's take another one of it. A feast overturned, a man or woman looking regretfully at the discarded receipts or bills. Okay, a man or woman looking regretfully at discarded receipts or bills. So let's do the same thing again. Okay, we want to generate an image to a text to image prompt. Generate a text to image prompt for below. Okay, studio, so Ghibli style anime. Okay, so I post this here. Okay, so let's see what it will generate for us. So okay, a lone figure, either a man or woman, sits quietly on a wooden bench. Okay, crumpled papers, good. So let's copy all this. Let's still go back to my Microsoft Designer. I don't know why it's rejecting all of this, but let's see. I'm pasting that there. Let's see whether this one, it will actually generate something. Okay, this one seems to be generating. So this is Microsoft Designer. The feature is very popular right now. Please try again later. These people have robbed me of my one credit, but that's fine. Okay, let me switch over to a different account. Let's see. So you must have a Microsoft account, as I've said before. All right, so you must have a Microsoft account if you want to be able to use this feature. So let me sign into a different account. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I've been able to log in. So for this account, I think I should have some more credits. Okay, so let's see. Okay. All right, so we are here. So at this point I actually have some nice credits. I have about 5 credits left, so I can go back again, copy my prompt. Okay, I can copy my prompt. I come here and then I paste it. Okay, and then I can now create. So let's see what this will bring up. Okay, let's see what this will bring up. So usually if you're using designer.microsoft, that brings up 4 images. Okay, 4 images. And so let's see, let's bring that out. Let's see what you very good. So you can see this is somebody, you know, looking at all the receipts and bills that he actually has. Okay, so you can see, I think I like this one. This one, the light is shining a little too bright. This one, I like this one though. This one seems to be very, very nice. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this. We can download. Which one should we use now? All of them look really so very nice. Let's download this first one. Okay, let's download this one and let's download this one. So you can see I have these 3 different images. All right, so we've generated the image. So as I've said, always put everything in one folder. So I go here and then I can take any of these 3. Okay, I can take any of these 3. So, and then I can now put, let me transfer them to my folder. So I cut and I paste. So everything is in my folder here. All right, so now the next thing is we want to animate these, we want to convert our text into sound. Okay, we want to convert our text into sound. So you can see you have, they told us money slips like water through the cracks of careless fingers, but we laughed. We said today shines too bright for shadows. So you can decide to use your voice if you want to. Okay, but you can also use a foreign voice. So how do we accomplish that? We have, if you are using a laptop, you have a software called Microsoft Clipchamp. Okay, Microsoft Clipchamp. So see it right here on my system, Microsoft Clipchamp. So with that app, you can actually change the voice to anything you like it to be. So from here now, you come here, you can see have Microsoft Clipchamp. Okay, if you don't have it on your system, you can go to your store. Okay, every system has a Microsoft store. It's free of charge. So from your Microsoft store, you can search for Microsoft Clipchamp. You need to have internet connection for that. So you just click on Microsoft Clipchamp. Microsoft Clipchamp. Okay, once you search for it, it will bring out okay, so once you search for it, you will see it, Microsoft Clipchamp. All right, so I've already installed it. You can see it has this purplish kind of icon. I've already installed it on my system before, so I don't. So in your case, you will install it. It's free of charge. So once you open it up, Microsoft Clipchamp. Okay, it's a software that you can use to convert your text into sound. All right, so let's wait for it to open for just a second. All right, finishing the final touches. Okay, so once it opens up, okay, finishing those final touches, loading projects. All right, so we are here. Okay, so you can create a new video, or you can create a video with AI. In this case, we are creating a new video. Okay, but necessarily it's not the video we are really interested in, but it's a software that you can use to edit videos. So if you want to arrange videos, you want to cut it, it's a video editing tool. So we can now, once you come into the environment, you will see record and create. Record and create. Under record and create, you have text to speech down here. Okay, record and create. So text to speech. So once you click on text to speech, at the right hand corner, you will see text to speech. So it just brings it out. Okay, now when it brings it out, you have different choices. For example, the default language is English, United States. You have Adam. So let's listen to Adam. Let's see what he sounds like. Okay, let's hear what he sounds like.
Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing.
Good. So this is English, United States. This is a man's voice. Let's hear a lady's version of that.
Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing.
Okay, so depending on what sort of accent you are looking for, depending on the country. So if you click down here, you can see you have different accents, different countries, different languages. It will automatically translate them. Is it Arabic? Is it Albanian, South African, Bulgarian, Chinese? Okay, any language and any accent. So let's assume we're looking for a Nigerian accent. You don't want to use your own voice. You want to use a Nigerian accent. So you have Ezine's voice here. Let's hear it.
Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing.
Very good. So we have Abeo. Let's hear how it sounds like.
Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing.
Good. So let's assume it's even an Indian voice we are looking for. Somebody that is speaking English, but it's an Indian kind of voice. So let's see English, India. So let's hear. So you have Arctic India, Indic.
Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing.
Very good. So we have so many different, even that is just for the English India. Let's hear this voice.
Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing.
So depending on who you are going to show your video to, then you can decide on what you want to do. So in our case, default English, United States. I think I like Adam's voice. So let's go back to that.
Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing.
Good. So let's now take our script, okay? Just the script, just the poem or the story, whichever one you have. So let's copy all that. Okay, let's copy all that. Let's copy it. I think this is where it ends. So let's copy everything there, and we copy and we paste. So you copy, you come to your Microsoft Clipchamp and you paste it there. Okay, so once you paste it there, let's preview and let's listen to it. Let's see how it sounds like. So you click.
They told us money slips like water through the cracks of careless fingers. But we laughed. We said today shines too bright for shadows. We said let me taste sweetness now. Tomorrow can wait. But tomorrow does not wait. It arrives, uninvited, unannounced, with hunger knocking,
Good.
with sickness whispering, with storms tearing roof from their nails.
So you can see we have everything already. So all you need to do is save. Okay, you just save. So once it saves on your screen here, you'll see this new text to speech will now change into your actual text. So good, it has saved. Then you can come up here and export. Okay, so you can export. We want the audio only. Okay, we don't want anything else, so just the audio. All right, so it will now save. So it's exporting. All right, and then we can save to our computer. Okay, save to your computer. So we can now save it. So we can say voiceover if we want to. You can give it a name, voiceover, and you save it into your system. So it's as simple as that. So if you are using Microsoft Clipchamp, that's the simple way to use it. An alternative software you can use is 11 Labs. Okay, 11labs.io. Can you see there? 11labs.io. So it's a very, very sophisticated software too. It also allows you to do text to speech. There's music, speech to text, and all that. Okay, it does dubbing, voice cloning. There's a lot it can actually do. So you can sign up. Okay, it's a very easy process of signing up. All right, so once you click on sign up, you are able to design and get what you actually want. Okay, So, but in my case, I'm already signed up, so I don't need to sign up again. I already have an account. Okay, so this is the environment and all that. So in my case now, I already have an account, so I don't need to sign up. But in your case, you do. So once you sign up, you go to the text to speech. So you can see it on the left hand side, text to speech. So once you click on that, okay. So we've actually done this in the main class. So all we need to do is to select the kind of voice that we want. This is Emily's voice. Let's play a preview.
Never mistake motion for action.
Okay, let's see Bill's voice.
As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
Good. Let's hear Callum's voice.
Life without love is like a tree without blossoms or fruit.
Let's see Charlie.
Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none.
So we have so many voices here. This is Cassidy.
I just love talking about movies, TV shows, really anything that's in the yard. So use my voice for those kind of projects.
This is
My voice is deep, resonant, and calming, ideal for soothing narratives like meditation or audiobooks. Why not check it out?
Okay, let's see Declan Sage.
In the stillness of contemplation, the universe whispers its secrets, waiting only for a heart that is open enough to listen.
Oh, this is the perfect one I like. Declan Sage. So let's select Declan Sage. And we want him to read this out. So let's generate speech. So usually when you sign up with 11 Labs, you have a certain amount of credits. And once those credits are exhausted, then you may have to pay. So, but this, I've paid. So I have quite a lot of credits left. I think I have 1,374 credits out of 5,000. So let me generate speech. Okay, so let me generate speech for this. Okay, Declan Sage.
They told us money slips like water through the cracks of careless fingers, but we laughed. We said today shines too bright for shadows. We said let me taste sweetness now. Tomorrow can wait. But tomorrow does not wait.
So this is fine. I like this voice. Very, very gravelly, very deep. All right, so let's download this. There's a download button at the lower right hand corner. Good, I've downloaded it. 11 Labs. Okay, so I can label it. Okay, rename 11 Labs voiceover. Okay, 11 Labs voice over. So I can take that and put it in my folder. So we have our voice set. So those are the two ways in which you can convert your text into speech. You can either use Microsoft Clipchamp or you can use 11labs.io. All right, so the final thing we need to do now is to put everything together. And for that, we need Canva. Okay, we need Canva for that. So let's go there. Okay, so this is canva.com. You can sign up. Signing up gives you the free access to some of the templates on Canva, while if you want to really have full access, you may need to pay for that as well. Okay, so Canva is where you are actually going to arrange all these things. Now, so before we do this, we've created our script, we've created the pictures, we've what's the word now? We've converted our text into sound. Now we want to animate these pictures. Okay, these pictures that we created, okay, we want to put some animation into it, and for that we need what we call Kling AI. Okay, we need Kling AI for that. So app.klingai.com. Okay, app.klingai.com. So that's where we actually need to go to. Okay, so let me just post this in the group. Okay, let's post this in the group. These are the links that you actually need. Okay, these are the links that you actually need. Okay, let me just post that right now so that at least everybody can get to see it. Okay, so this is app.klingai.com. So once you sign up, usually you're supposed to have some free credits. So let's go over to video. Okay, let's go over to video. So it's very good at converting pictures into images. All right, so you can see some of those previous images that we had. You can see this one, it converted it into a storm. Okay, you can see all the leaves moving by and everything like that. So let's take a look at one of the last pictures that we just generated. Okay, this picture of this guy, okay, looking so down and out, and it's looking at all his bills. So we want to create an animation for this. We want it to look a little bit animated. So for that, we also need a prompt. Okay, if you come over to your klingai.com, you can see there's a place for you to drop your picture, and then there's a place for you to give it a prompt, and then you can generate it. You can generate what you are looking for. So you can see generate at the bottom here. Now up here you can see I have a certain number of credits, free credits, but in my case I paid. So if you want to be able to pay, fine, you can pay. There's a monthly subscription. I think it's about $10, but they will give you some free credits first of all. All right, so first of all, let's take a look at our prompt. The prompt that we use to generate this picture. Let's see. So we have this was the prompt, right? A man or a woman, in this case is a man, so it was a man that was generated. So we'll now say, okay, I want a prompt for Kling AI that will animate above, and I will animate the image created using above prompt. Okay, so I want a prompt for Kling AI that will animate the image created using above prompt. So the image I created using above prompt, I want a prompt for it that will animate it. Okay, give it some measure of animation. So let's see what it will bring for us. So this is what you will do for all your images. So okay, a hand painted studio style scene of a man or woman. We are going to cancel this woman because it's a man that we have there. The character looks down regretfully. Okay, their shoulders slump, make them flutter gently. Lantern glows. The animation should capture a tender emotional atmosphere. Okay. So he looks down regretfully. Okay, he slumps, his shoulders slump. So let's see. So let's take this. Let's copy it. Okay, let's copy it. Let's go to our Kling AI. First, let's add the picture that we want to do. So you click on that spot there. I go to my folder. I select the picture. Okay, so I've uploaded the picture. It's uploading. Okay. Good, the picture has been uploaded, and then here I will now paste the prompt. Okay, so in this case, let me delete the or woman because it's a man that's sitting there. So let's remove that. Okay, So all right, now you have a choice of 5 seconds or 10 seconds. You have that choice, but mind you, for every 5 seconds you generate, you are chopping credit, so you are taking like 35 out of these 216. If you make it 10 seconds, then you are consuming 70. So I prefer to just use 5. All right, so we've uploaded our picture, and this is our prompt. So let's generate. Okay. So let's see what it will bring up eventually for us. So okay, I'm in the queue, so that probably means there's quite a number of people that are on it. Okay, typically, okay, 1 minute left. Okay, so if you're using the free version, sometimes it may take a little while. If the queue is long, it may take a while for you to get your video generated. So make sure you have a strong internet connection. But once you've paid for it, if you paid for any amount of credit, 1 minute tops, it will generate it for you. All right, so let's see. Let's give it a couple of seconds. All right, and it's totally complete. Okay, so let's see the animation. Okay. All Alright, so you can see all the papers and receipts and everything. Alright, so many more receipts and more bills are being thrown in front of you. Alright, so you can see it's looking very dejected and regretting. Okay, so fine, this is what you can achieve. So let's download it. Okay, let's download it. Alright, that sound that is there, we're going to remove that sound. Alright, so just click on download. Is right here. Okay, there's a download here for the video, and then we can download that. So I can now open it up and take it to my folder. Okay, so let's cut it and let's go to our folder and let's paste it there. Okay, so we've already generated some videos previously. This one that was just the coins that was floating down. Okay, we created a video using that. So let's open up that video. Okay, let's open up that video. Let's see what it looks like. Meanwhile, let me close all this. Okay, all right. Okay, so you can see coins that were, you know, passing through the person's hands. All right, and then we had the storm. Okay, so let me refresh. Okay, and this is the storm that we have there. Okay, so and then we have the final video which we just generated now. All right, so you can see that. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so now we're going to arrange everything in Canva. Okay, so this is how you use app.klingai.com. If you sign up, let me know whether the free package is still available to you, but it should be. All right, so we come back to Canva where we can now edit and create everything. So we come to Canva. Under Canva, you can now specify what channel you want to post it in. Canva has a lot of templates, so if you click on templates, there are a lot of templates for you to pick from, and all you need to do is to, you know, so even if it's not this AI content creation, you want to do some video editing, you want to do a logo, you want to do a flyer, you want to do a banner, whatever you want to do, really, you want to create an ad. Okay, anything animated, anything video editing, there are a lot of templates for you to choose from. You want to do a business card, okay, whatever it is, whatever sort of branding you want to do, it has that for you. Okay, however, you can see some of them have crowns. All the ones with crowns are pro plans, meaning you have to pay for it. As at the time I paid, it was about 20-something thousand I paid. So you can do that, you know, and then you can have it. It's for 1 year, so you have access to it for an entire year. So in this case now, I want to create something new. So you click on create, and then you can now specify. So in my case, it's YouTube Shorts. So you can see the dimensions are already there. So if it's YouTube Shorts, for example, you want to create for, so you have that. If you want to create for Instagram, all right, so it brings out all the options for Instagram. If you want to do it for TikTok, okay, you have all the options for TikTok. You know, so depending on what you want. So in my case, it's YouTube Shorts. I want to use it for, okay, this is YouTube Shorts, so I select that. Okay, so this is the environment. This is what the environment looks like. So over here now, I can now start to upload my content, upload the videos, upload everything that I want to use. Okay, so on the left hand side, you can see upload. Okay, you can see upload. You can see I've already uploaded some things here, so I can just click on upload to upload the rest. Okay, it goes to my folder. I upload this picture, I upload this picture as well, and then this picture, this one, and then I upload the 11 Labs voiceover, the sounds, the one that we converted speech to text, and this video. Okay, I've already uploaded the previous ones before, so let's upload them. So you'll see it on the left hand side as it's uploading. Okay, you have the images, you have the videos, and you have the audio. So everything has been arranged there. Okay, so because I've not done all the videos, it's always important to match the audio to the video or the text. Okay, I've not done for every stanza, so what I have here now is just for some specific stanzas. Okay, so it may not, the matching may not be as precise as when you have all your stanzas ready, you've generated all your pictures, all your images. All right, so that's what we are going to do as of now. Okay, so let's see. So let's give it a little bit of time. I think it's the videos that is taking a little bit longer. All right, so that's fine. So let's arrange the images first of all. Okay, so we have this one, we have this image. Let's drop that here. We have the second image. Let's also drop that here. Then the third image, let's put these shoes, and then the last image, let's put this guy that's there. Okay, then as far as the videos are concerned, mind you, the videos are short, and that's because it's not all the videos I have uploaded. So let's take this guy that's here, the one with the coins. Let's take the storm that's here, and let's take the guy that's sitting, looking at everything. All right, so good. So we have everything arranged there first. Now quickly, this one has sound. Okay, you can hear the sounds that just played. So, and I don't want that sound. So to remove that sound, all I need to do is to right click on it and then I can extract audio. Okay, so just right click and extract audio. So you can see the audio at the bottom here. I just click on it and I delete it. Okay, I click on it and I delete it. So that's fine. Now the audio that we did, the text to speech. So we go to audio and then we go to 11 Labs. So you can see 11 Labs. I just drag it here and you can see the audio arranges itself at the bottom here. So we can even preview it now. Let's see how it looks.
They told us money slips like water through the cracks of careless fingers, but we laughed. We said today shines too bright for shadows. We said let me taste sweetness now, tomorrow can wait. But tomorrow does not wait. It arrives uninvited, unannounced, with hunger knocking, with sickness whispering, with storms tearing roofs from their nails. And you will remember the coins you tossed on pleasures that left your belly empty.
Good. So you can see already it's beginning to take shape. Okay, so but you can edit it, you can move, you can adjust the sizes of each one. Okay, the lengths of each one so that it matches the voiceover. Now for these still pictures, even though they are not animated, you can add a little bit of animation to them, like this one. Now if you click on animate, okay, you can see you have a feature called breathe here. So you just click on breathe and you can see it comes out just a bit. If I click on the next one, there's another feature called zoom, photo zoom. So I can just click on that. I can see it's sort of zooming out. Okay, zooming out. So I can say either on enter, on exit. So let's just say on exit. So it zooms out. Okay, this one too, I can say photo zoom. Okay, and I want it on entering. Okay, so zooms in. All right, so this guy, this is also a still picture, so I want this one to also zoom. Okay, so all these ones that are still pictures, you can just click on the picture, click on animate, and then you can select you can have that sort of effect. So let's take a look at it again.
They told us money slips like water through the cracks of careless fingers, but we laughed. We said today shines too bright for shadows. We said let me taste sweetness now, tomorrow can wait. But tomorrow does not wait. It arrives uninvited, unannounced, with hunger knocking, with sickness whispering, with storms tearing roots from their nails. And you will remember the coins you tossed on pleasures that left your belly empty.
Good. All right. So it's stopping there because there's still more. But as I said, I didn't generate all the images. All right. So this is where it actually pauses. So from here now, we need to add some background music. You can see it's just only the voice that is there. So we need to add some music. Now, one of the biggest challenges for people who are creating content is music copyright infringement. So you wouldn't want that to happen to you whereby you're uploading a video, but because of the sound of music that you use behind, they either stopped your video from being shown, or the music being played, or they even banned that video entirely. So how do you get around that? You go to your YouTube channel. Okay, if you go to your YouTube channel, let's head there. So under your YouTube channel, you have let's come to this point. Okay, so we have the YouTube studio. Okay, YouTube studio. So let's come here. So you can see it on the left hand side, your YouTube studio. So let's click on that. Studio.youtube.com. Studio.youtube.com. Alright, so if you scroll down a bit, okay, if you scroll down a bit, you see the audio library. The audio library. So once you click on that, so all these are music that YouTube has that's copyright free. So you don't need to go and borrow music from somewhere else and then you now use it and then they now ban it because of music rights, copyright infringement. So you can select music and you can, pick anyone. So once you play it, you will hear it. Okay, or this one. I think I used this for one video. Okay, this was the one that we now picked, Down the Rabbit Hole. So it's a little bit reflective. It's a reflective kind of so you can search, okay, based on mood, based on genre, track title, okay, duration and all that stuff. So then you can now come down here, okay, and download the one that you want. So when you finish playing all of them and you are satisfied with the one you want, you come down here and download it. So I've already done that and I've already uploaded it back to my Canva. So you can even see it here already, Down the Rabbit Hole. So all I need to do now is just drag this and it will come, so you can see it there, right? Down the rabbit hole. So I can just stretch this out. So the text is in the orange color while the music is in the green color. So I will select the text. Okay, you can see there's a volume button here. Let's click on that. I will increase it to 250. Okay, and then for the music itself, let's reduce that to about let's say 20 roughly. Okay, we might make it less, but let's see what it sounds like. All right.
They told us money slips like water through the cracks of careless fingers, but we laughed.
So can you hear the music?
We said today shines too bright for shadows. We said let me taste sweetness now, tomorrow can wait. But tomorrow does not wait. It arrives uninvited, unannounced, with hunger knocking, with sickness whispering, with storms tearing roots from their nails. And you will remember the coins you tossed on pleasures that left your belly empty.
Alright, so can you see how everything is coming together? Alright, so all this now, we will now, if we are satisfied with everything, we will now combine this into one video. Okay, so how do we do that? We share. Okay, go to share, go to download, and then you can see it's MP4 video. You can select the quality. Usually it's best to use 720p for social media, and then you can just say download. Okay, so if you do that, then it's going to generate the picture for you. or sorry, the video for you, the complete video. All right, so just give it a couple of minutes or seconds. So that's how basically how this is done. So once you're satisfied, once you've generated your script, you've generated your prompts for your script, you've generated the images, you've converted your text into sound, the images you've converted them into video, and then you bring all of them together in Canva, you arrange everything together, and your video is ready. So you can see now it's virtually ready. Alright, so let's play our video now. Let's see.
They told us money slips like water through the cracks of careless fingers, but we laughed. We said today shines too bright for shadows. We said let me taste sweetness now, tomorrow can wait. But tomorrow does not wait. It arrives uninvited, unannounced, with hunger knocking, with sickness whispering, with storms tearing roofs from their nails. And you will remember the coins you tossed on pleasures that left your belly empty.
Good. All right, so you can see you have that already set. Okay, so that's basically how it's done. All right, so please take the time to go through this video step by step. All right, now that video we just downloaded, I can actually bring it back into Canva once again and then add captions. Okay, so let's quickly do that as we round up this class. So let me do that. Let me use this one. Okay, use captions. Okay, so you open another environment again, the same format. Okay, or let me just do that from scratch. Once again, you go to create. Okay, you use Facebook, YouTube Shorts. Okay, YouTube Shorts. And then I can now upload so let me upload this. Upload the file. So the file I just created now, that video. Okay, where is it? There it is. Okay, so I just upload it. All right, so it's uploaded now. So I just drag this here. Okay, I drag it here. Good, so everything is here.
They told us money slips like water through the crack.
All right.
They told us money.
So I can now go to, under my Canva, there's a feature called apps. So you can see apps here. So I click on apps. I look for captions. I search for caption. Okay, caption. And I just drag, or I click on it, caption, and then I generate captions. Now captions are good because probably YouTube really likes it, a situation. YouTube has its own internal automatic caption system, but not everybody switches it on. So it's always good to have it too on your own so you can see it has generated the caption for everything. So I can take this up to the top a bit. Okay, so let's watch it now. Let's see.
They told us money slips like water through the cracks of careless fingers, but we laughed. We said today shines too bright for shadows. We said let me taste sweetness now, tomorrow can wait. But tomorrow does not wait. It arrives uninvited, unannounced, with hunger knocking, with sickness whispering, with storms tearing roofs from their nails. And you will remember the coins you tossed on pleasures that left your belly empty.
Good. All right, so you can see, so this video is virtually ready. So this is basically how you design this. All right, so please take your time to go through this video. You can rewind, you can pause, go through it as many times as you need to be able to achieve the results that you are looking for. If you have any challenges, you can let me know, and then we can see how we can get around them together. All right. So thank you so very much for being part of this class. You're all highly appreciated.